Hey, what's going on, dudes? Welcome back to HyperMine Vanilla. Hopefully you guys are having a good day today. Check out my boxing gloves, man. This resource pack adds some really big gloves to your character in this in the iron armor, which is kind of funny to me. Not real sure why it does that, but anyways, today we are going to get started on a automated somewhat farm. Now I've never built something like this before, so I don't know how tricky it's going to be for me to repeat what somebody else has done already on it's basically just a tutorial that I had seen. We need to steal this water real quick so I can make an infinite spring. Can we get under there? There we go. Okay, we can't place it back too. Good deal. But yeah, so today we are going to be working on an automated AFK fish farm. Now, the reason we're making a fish farm is because we are going to need blowfish to make our potions of water breathing. Don't do that. Please don't do that. Okay, it went back in there. Good. But yeah, so we need to make water breathing potions, and the best way that I know of to do that, do we really not get enough seeds back? What the heck, man? There's one. Where'd the other one go? But we need blowfish to make our water breathing potions, and we need those to take on the dungeon down below. So we gotta start stocking up, man. So I figured we'd make an AFK fish farm. I don't think that there's one on the server. I could be wrong. There might be one or two on there, but I want my own. You know what I mean? So we are going to be working on making that whole thing today, and it should be a lot of fun. Now, hopefully I can recreate what I have seen in the tutorial video that I'll be watching. I'll post a link down below in the description. That way, if you guys want to build one of your own, you can, and I will show you how. I'll show you the video, and you can kind of go from there. So we this is gonna be rough, man. It's gonna be hard. So let's see, it is 6 blocks long, 3 blocks wide, so we need to make 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's just do it here because we need to elevate. We're working on slabs here, so we want to be up off the ground if possible. We're gonna need some chests, so I believe we put those like this. You take out that block, this block, and this block. Now here we want to add droppers. Nope, not like that. But like that. Okay. Now we got that guy like so. Now we need to put some hoppers. We need to put one here, going into that dropper, and then here to pull things out of this chest. Okay. Now, what else do we need? Place a hopper going into this chest, place a hopper going into that hopper, and then we're going to need some pressure plates. So let's make, we need 1 pressure plate. So if we do that like that, get this guy, we'll put that on top of this guy, like so, and then we need to put that there. Okay, we're getting somewhere. Now we need to place these blocks like this. No, we need to place a block here. Okay, so now we can take this block out and this block out. Right? Right, I think so. Now we need to get some sand smelted up. Do I have any sand over here? I feel like I took it all with me down to the other place. Sand? Okay, we actually do have some sand here. So let's take this. We're going to throw that in there. Get that smelting because we're going to need that here in a little bit. Okay, now I'm looking at a bunch of screenshots I took of the actual build I did in my test world. So hopefully I'm going to be able to follow this correctly, but it could be tricky. It could be real tricky. So let's see. On this side, no. This could be tricky. I've never done redstone on camera really before, so this could make it even worse. So let's take this glass. I know we're going to need this for sure. We'll do this. We're going to put glass on top of each one of these chests here, like so. And then Gonna need a block here. Let's use the right block. We're gonna use this polished andesite. Put a block there, and then I think right here we're gonna have blocks coming across like so. Okay, so now let's figure out where to go from here. On the back of this block here, we're gonna need a redstone torch, just one, and then we need some redstone here. We need a block here with a repeater set to 3 ticks, right? Then we need another block with redstone on it. Whoops, what am I doing? Redstone. I think we're onto something. Oh, this is bad, man. We need redstone here, and then we need another block there with redstone, block with redstone, redstone, and then another repeater here with no delay, redstone, redstone, redstone. Okay, and so now we need an iron trap door. So let's make this thing real quick. I believe just like that. Yep. So we take this guy, and if we put this right there, it should automatically start working. Okay, that's exactly what we want. So now we need a lever so we can turn this guy off like that. Good lord. Okay, so we got that turned off, and now we need to add in some more redstone to make this double pulse, I believe is what they called it. Yep, so here I'm going to have a repeater and that one, and then more redstone right here to activate the dropper underneath. Okay, so now I feel like I'm missing a repeater somewhere from following this tutorial before. Let's take a quick look. That one is set to 3 tick delay. This one is fine. This one wait. Oh my goodness. What am I getting myself into? Okay. Let me figure this out real quick and I'll be right back. Okay, I think we got this working now. Let's come in here. Let's pick up this fishing pole here because it was spitting them out. I think we should be good to go now. So if we come in here, we're going to turn this dude on, and what it's going to do is basically just start spitting fishing poles out. But since we can't hold it, we filled up our inventory with cobblestone. We need to get some carpet there so we don't sink into this hopper. But now if we just look directly in the middle of this and just hold down right click, it should stay there until we catch a fish. And when we catch a fish, it should land in the hopper that's on that right there in front of us. And it should go into the chest to our left, I think. So let's catch a fish and see what happens. Okay, well, I've caught a couple of things, I think, but I had an issue just a second ago. I want to make sure it doesn't do that again. This right here, where it just keeps recasting, I feel like I'm aiming in the wrong spot, so this is not that great of an AFK farm if it's not working. So there we go. It seems kind of weird. I don't know if it's just this texture. I don't know where to aim, but it said to aim at the center of the iron trapdoor right there, and you should be good to go. Okay, so we didn't catch anything that time, but let's give it a second. We should be able to catch something else. Okay, so there we go. We just caught another fish, but still holding right click. I want to see, I'm just going to hold still and see if maybe it catches up. But you can see, okay, it does catch up. But every time that happens, we start using durability on the fishing pole over and over again every time we cast. So we got to be kind of careful of that. I don't want that to really kind of mess up. So let's go ahead and close that off. Let's see, we caught 3 regular fish. That's not bad. It's not what we want, but that's not bad. But I think that's pretty much it. Did you find your ocean plates? I did. So we should be good to go on this front. Now the next step is to just AFK here and see what we come up with. So I guess let me AFK for like 15 minutes or so, and we'll see what happens. Alright, so 15 minutes in the tank, and let's see what we got. So I haven't looked in here yet, but from what I was hearing, I was watching another video. I was watching my buddy Brink's video off to the side here, and I was hearing this thing go off like quite a bit. So I feel like we're gonna have a decent amount of stuff in here. So let's see what the haul is, man. 6 pufferfish, 7 salmon, and 20 fish. So this works really well, man. That is awesome. We didn't get too much of the junk stuff, which is nice, but I'm sure now that I said that, next time I try to use this, it's going to be nothing but junk. So turn the sound back up. I couldn't stand the sound. But yeah, so I'd say it was a success, man. We actually built some sort of redstone thingamajig. As awkward as it was in the beginning, we actually did it. How cool is that? And while I'm AFK over there, it gives times for all my crop to grow too, so that's kind of nice. I still need a seed here. Let's see if we can get some. There we go. But yeah, so I guess that's pretty much gonna do it for today. I know it was a little bit short, but it took quite a bit of time. Even before I started recording today's episode, I had to build this in a test world to make sure I knew what I was doing. And on top of missing something when I was building this in the actual episode, it started to add up time, man. So that's all I got for today. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Hit that like button for me down below. Subscribe. Oh, look at us, we're like Iron Man. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. All right, thanks so much for watching. Peace.